How do you instantly know somebody is from Canada?
They just say sorry and thank you for no reason sometimes. And they wear a lot of Lululemon, so that's also a sign.
I'd say people who just spend ridiculous amount of times in the woods. They'll go on these like crazy camping trips for like no reason. And I just think to myself, like, there's no one else would do that. It's just us.
Honestly, I do think the accent gives it away.
Yeah?
Like adding in a little A, probably the sorry, the thank you off the bus. That's really Canadian. I think they're just wearing like a lot of flannel.
Yeah.
Just like being overly polite and very enthusiastic about everything.
In the winter time is the Australian boots. I would say, yeah, hockey t-shirts or Connects t-shirt, those kind of things.
Probably like the way that they talk.
Knowing how to use manners. If they say sorry, thank you. I went to Seattle recently. No one said thank you. I held the door open for someone and they just kind of stared at me. So I feel like just our manners, maybe.
Politeness.
Yeah.
Like just holding the door open for people and stuff. Like it's not an American thing.
Canada would be better if they included their taxes in the tag price.
Oh, really?
We've been in British Columbia, Alberta.
Yeah.
Different taxes for different things, different products get a different tax rate.
It is confusing you.
Very confusing.
With electric vehicles from China, I feel like Canadians should be on board with that for the benefit of poor Canadians like myself who could benefit from a $10,000 EV.
Canada would be better if housing was cheaper.
If we all recognize that we were coming from the same source and drop this whole your God is better than my God or your book is better than my book nonsense.
Yeah.
And recognize that it doesn't matter what color you are, what you have between your legs, who you like. At the source of you, we're all the same. Just do what you want and don't violate free will. The end.
Increasing our platform on a global scale in our arts and our artistic expression. We have so many talented dancers in this country, but there's not enough funding for companies for them to be professional.
Canada would be better if we could get rid of the globalist government that we have. If we were out of NATO, it would be better too. It's created by the United States anyway.
Yeah.
The United States is one of the most corrupt countries in the world, along with Israel.
Which do you think would be like the least friendly Canadian city that you've been to?
Some people in Montreal aren't the nicest.
Really?
Very French. And I mean, I love French people, but they don't seem to like everyone sometimes.
Quebec, I'd say there, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, no hate to the French. They're posh.
Yeah.
They're bougie. They just have that French thing
Yeah.
going on for them.
Toronto.
Toronto? You
Toronto,
too? Yeah? Just straight up.
Straight up Toronto.
I don't think anyone would debate that. I don't think Torontonians would debate that.
What do you think is the friendliest city in Canada?
Anywhere in Newfoundland.
I think all of them are quite friendly. Vancouver's really friendly.
Definitely not Vancouver. I feel like Victoria, BC is probably pretty good.
I will say Vancouver, and I really love it here.
What does being Canadian mean to you?
Canadians are kind, and that's a reputation that I see not only living up with present Canadians, but also new Canadians or people who've immigrated here. I see people from all sorts of backgrounds helping each other, being kind to each other, and I'm proud of that.
We're prided on, being very kind. I would say maybe a little passive because I think there's a difference between being nice and being kind. We're kind of a sanctuary. We don't have weapons, so people feel a lot more safer in an area like this, right?
Absolutely.
I think we're a little more evolved when it comes to social policies and just the right for everyone to just exist. There's a lot of equality, and we're like kind of all little justice warriors.
I just feel I'm part of the world. Like, I don't really...
You don't really like associate with being Canadian.
No, I'm Canadian and I'm okay with that, but it doesn't go to my head like...
Yeah.
If you were mayor of Vancouver for a day, what would be the first thing you would do?
Public restrooms. Where the fuck can I piss in this town? You could piss anywhere. You have my permission as a sovereign citizen. Piss there, piss there, piss there. Because there's no fucking public restroom. Go to China. There's a public restroom every 500 meters. Canada can do this.
Yes. Okay. I love it.
Probably fix the sidewalks. And like you can see the rats, like they just walk like right across this here.
So you would get rid of the rats.
Yeah, well, something should be done because I see them everywhere.
Well, the biggest issue here is homelessness, but I couldn't solve it in a day.
No.
It would take years, but it has to start somewhere,
If you were given $100 right now, what would that actually buy you in Vancouver?
Eggs.
Eggs?
$100 buys actually nothing. Like you could spend $100 on coffees for a week, like it's literally nothing.
Yeah.
Buy food. Your $100 won't go a long way. 100 things from the dollar store. I don't know.
There you go.
Oh, well, I could get lunch, depending on where. Yeah, I could get a little candle.
$100? Oh my God, not even I can pay my rent. A couple groceries in the store.
Not a lot of stuff.
No, so sorry, but no. In this city? It depends on where you're going. I think $100 here could either get you a lot or a little depending on where you're trying to buy.
Do you feel like Vancouver is only for the rich now?
No, I think, no, not at all. I think you can make your ways with a little bit of money too. And there's actually housing that accommodates people if you show that you make less. My friend just got an apartment with her friend for $1,800.
Oh, wow.
For 2 bedrooms. So it's pretty awesome.
I think Vancouver, like the city itself, yes. Life is definitely a bit more affordable as you like move out of the city. Like if you go into like Burnaby, Coquitlam, Surrey.
I want to say no, but it's getting there. I think it's getting gentrified pretty heavily. I think people who genuinely enjoy Vancouver and British Columbia for what it is don't need to have money per se.
Yeah.
But it is getting worse and worse.
Yes. I would say all of Canada.
Our living cost is like way skyrocketed compared to the rest of the world.
No, not per se. I do see like there's a good demographic of a bunch of different like people and like social classes and essence of money, but I think it is different kind of lifestyle.
How broke do you feel at the end of every month? So broke. Pretty broke. Yeah, very broke.
Yeah. Not broke. Every day you gotta be cautious of what you spend because even those little expenses will add up.
Very broke.
Very broke every month. Yeah. More and more every month.
Quite broke. I feel like a burden.
To your family?
Yeah.
No. How much do you spend every month living in BC?
Oh God. Unfortunately, I live at home, but I still spend a few thousand.
For rent, 2,000, but groceries is like an extra 500 to 1,000. I'd say 3,000 to 4,000 a month.
3,000 to 4,000 if I'm good. Rent is like 1,600. Groceries like 150 per week. And then if you want to go out, I would say like approximately 3,000 a month. Yeah.
Right now I'm in a place that has really cheap rent.
Yeah.
It's only $900 a month plus groceries. Yeah. $1,500 or more.
Probably like 3,000.
4,000?
But that's like split between you and your parents?
Yeah.
I'm not spending too much on rent right now, fortunately. But I mean, like, nobody should be spending half or more than half of their monthly salary on rent, right? But that's the reality here in Vancouver or even Toronto.